Thank God I found you guys in the hallway. I need to be around women for a second. Oh. Mark Anthony was just sobbing in my shoulder like a little girl.
Hey, there's nothing negative about being a little girl. And there's nothing negative about crying. And more men should be encouraged to cry.
No, I totally supported it. You know, he was like, oh, she loved me. But, like, what I love about you ladies is that you're not normal. No, I meant you're not, like, typical girly girls. And you bring around this awesome, like, strong energy of not crying and sobbing. Except for when you're crying and sobbing, but you still look awesome.
I cried and sobbed to Chloe like last week.
It was really fun.
It was fun.
Why were you crying and sobbing to Chloe?
She didn't even remember it the next day.
You were drinking.
I was just get drunk and sad sometimes, and then the next day I feel great.
But it was great because I took her to meet my really hot bartender friend. I was like, you're gonna love this guy. And we like showed up at the bar, and I was so proud of my little cute pixie friend and my hot bartender friend. I was gonna put them together, and then she was like, and she just like sat at the bar for a half hour.
Cock block yourself.
No, you know what cock blocked me was doing beers and shots with you.
Oops.
Yeah, you are terrible.
I know. Well, it was ladies' night, but I left early. You guys are the ones who went to another bar.
Well, I wanted her to get some.
Yeah.
She wasn't crying. She ended up sleeping in my bed.
I remember I got a text from you the next morning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in bed with Alice.
I'm that girl who's like, hey there.
And he was like, is your friend okay? And then he gave her a napkin that said, you're beautiful.
And then I lost the napkin. But the point is,
I almost turned into Seinfeld, like, oh yeah, did you lose the napkin?
the point is that if you don't cry every few months, you get all pent up and wacky, and you gotta let it out. And then after I let it out, I've been normal ever since. And this is the thing, when you're a woman, you're taught that it's okay to cry. Poor Mark Anthony has been conditioned to bottle up his emotions.
Yeah. I haven't cried in 2 years.
Didn't you just break up with your fiance?
Didn't cry.
That probably explains why you're such a sex addict.
That was not confirmed. She said I might be.
She said
there's emphasis on might.
But it's a lack of release. You have to release. You have to
I get so much release. That's why
no.
she thinks I'm a sex addict.
Release.
Here's what you do when you need to cry. You pour yourself a glass of whiskey and you watch The Simpsons.
Oh.
But it has to be one of the Simpsons episodes that's heartwarming, like from
I watch the Glee Project.
Oh, come on.
That makes me cry every time. They want it so bad.
You know what makes me cry? MSNBC on Sunday nights when they have To Catch a Predator, all those shows where it's like, and the violent shows where they're like, she was gonna live a normal life until, and then
then you cry?
And then I have nightmares. It's terrible. I can't watch MSNBC on Sundays.
No, this is the thing. Crying at The Simpsons is crying about, like, love and family. Homer's such a good father.
Did you cry when Maggie Simpson says dad?
Yes. And when Homer says do it for her, when he has to go crawling back to the job he hates, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he means so well. And if you're gonna cry, you're gonna cry.
I don't think your reasons really are good reasons for me.
Wait.
You have to
The
release.
Simpsons and the Glee Project and MSNBC. This is what you're throwing.
The last
out.
time you cried, was it because you were injured or what happened?
I passed a dead deer on the road.
But then you cried. Why? Why did you cry?
Because it was a dead deer.